Register's annual Great Bike Ride Across Iowa starts in Sioux City July 23rd. That's less than 2 weeks away, and preparations are well underway. Tonight, the Sioux City City Council voted to designate Chris Larson Park, Riverside Park, Cook Park, and Headington Park as official campgrounds for RAGBRAI. The city expects close to 30,000 people in town to start the 7-day bike ride across Iowa. Most of the riders will camp in tents in those 4 parks. Mayor Bob Scott says there's a lot of work to be done, but he believes the ride committee will be successful.
They need more volunteers, but a lot of times that doesn't come together till the very last minute and people step up. But I think the committee's doing everything they can to make it successful, and I have every reason to believe they will be successful in getting that done.
The city is still looking for volunteers to offer up camping locations or even rooms for the RAGBRAI riders.